Welcome back. Previously, we were discussing about various international organizations that has provided assistance for the development of cooperative movement in different parts of the world. Let us discuss about some of the other organizations who had lent their supporting hands for the development of cooperative movement. Next one, World Bank, otherwise known as International Financial Institution. It is the most famous organization that provides assistance to its member countries or the countries which are in need of any financial assistance. Not only that, it also provides a huge supporting hand in the form of financial assistance and other assistance for the development of cooperative movement in different parts of the world, especially in their member countries. World Bank is an international financial institution for assisting the development of member nations, especially in the field of financial sector, by promoting investments in private and foreign sector and to promote long range balanced growth in international trade. It was established in December 1945 at the United Nations Monetary and Financial Conference. It started its business in June to 1946 to help its member countries due to the destruction of Second World War. And after 1960, it concentrated on the development of third world countries. So the Second World War led to the introduction of World Bank concept, and till now it is operating successfully and assisting numerous countries in the world. The World Bank is not only an organization, it is actually a combination of two institutions. The International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, otherwise known as IBRD, and the International Development Association, otherwise known as IDA. The World Bank is a component of World Bank Group, which is a part of United Nations. World Bank is a part of United Nations and it was formed in 1960. Until 1968, loans are provided mainly for the construction of income producing infrastructures, especially hard infrastructure. Usually that will be under the control of the government of that particular countries. Examples: seaport, highway and power plants. These are the hard infrastructures for which the World Bank has been providing financial assistance. Why? Because such hard infrastructures would generate enough income to a borrower country to pay the loan. That is why they are providing financial assistance to those particular areas. In 1960, International Development Association was formed, and after that IDA and IBRD formed as a two combination of institutions that assisted World Bank. From 1974, Bank concentrated on meeting the basic needs of people in the developing world, especially the countries, third world countries. In 1980, World Bank Administrative Tribunal was established to decide on the disputes between World Bank Group and its staff. Usually, tribunal will be there to settle the disputes between the parties within that organizational setup. Here, World Bank Administrative Tribunal is set up to deal with the issues with regard to World Bank and its staff. In 1986, it again began to include environmental groups, especially in the government as well as non-governmental organization, in its loans to mitigate effects of its development policies. To mitigate the effects of its development policies was that until then the World Bank was providing financial assistance for the development of various countries, especially its member countries, third world countries likewise. But those developmental activities has led to some environmental issues and ecological imbalance. So in order to mitigate those demerits, so those demotivated activities, From 1986 onwards, World Bank has provided assistance to the environmental groups, especially government organizations as well as NGOs. NGOs mean non-government organization, in order to mitigate the effects of its development policies that was taken until then. It also formed an implementing agencies in accordance with the Montreal Protocols. As I have mentioned earlier, the previous developmental programs and policies have led to some ecological imbalance, especially ozone layer depletions and many other like that. It also formed an implementing agencies in accordance with the Montreal Protocols. Montreal Protocols was introduced by the World Environmental Organization to take necessary actions to prevent the depletion of ozone layer. As per those protocols, to stop ozone depletion damage to the Earth's atmosphere and put various policies to preserve the environment. For example, to protect against deforestation in the Amazon, it would not finance any commercial groups that harms the environment. In accordance to promote global public health, the World Bank tries to control the communicable diseases such as malaria by developing vaccines to several parts of the world. Malaria is eradicated in our country. There are still some of the third world countries and some countries in the African continent where malaria is a major problem. In some underdeveloped and developing countries, malaria is still there. And the World Bank has taken initiative in providing vaccines to eradicate those issues. In 2000, it also announced a war on AIDS, and in 2011 joined the Stop Tuberculosis Partnership. Not only that, it also provided many assistance for the various world issue problems and diseases that hinders the development of various countries. Traditionally, as an understanding between the United States and Europe, the president has always been selected from the candidates nominated by the United States, because the United States was the main sole person that has taken initial steps for the implementation of United Nations associations, organizations and the World Bank. So in 2012, for the first time, two non-US citizens were nominated by the United States. The President of US announced that US would nominate a non-US citizen person from Southeast Asian country in the next period or term as a President of the World Bank. So identify the non-US personnel who is the now President of the World Bank. Next one, Constitution and Management. There is a board of governors, then board of executive directors, and the advisory committee, loan committee, and president and other staff members. These all form the management of the structure of the World Bank. But the supreme power rests with the board of governors for formulating policies. The board consists of one governor and one alternative governor for 5 years by each member countries. Each governor has a voting power in proportion to the contribution by the country represented by him. If the country is contributing more, that specific governor will have more voting power. That is the concept. Board of Executive Directors consists of 21 members. 6 of them are appointed by the 6 largest shareholders such as USA, UK, West Germany, France, Japan and India. Those are the 6 largest shareholders in the World Bank. The rest 15 members are elected by the remaining countries. There are many member countries and the 6 largest shareholders will select. 6 will have the supreme power to select. 6 members, and the remaining 15 members are selected by the remaining member countries. So that is the constitution and management with regard to the World Bank setup. Next, let us discuss about who are the various members with regard to the and their voting percentage or voting power with regard to their shareholders proportion. So with regard to membership and voting power, it keeps on changing. The current membership keeps on changing. So try to identify the existing members or membership procedure of the World Bank. Apart from that, identify the voting power of the first largest 6 shareholders, especially mainly 6 shareholders are the. Try to identify the current shareholders position, who are the largest shareholders right now, and what is their contribution and what is their voting power. Try to identify those points. We will go to next one. Functions. The main function of the World Bank is to provide financial assistance to its member countries and also provide support assistance to its third world countries. It provides long-term loans to members countries by providing long-term loans to various development projects for a period of 5 to 20 years. They are: the bank established the Economic Development Institute and a staff college in Washington to provide various technical services. That was one of the functions. Not only that, it provided loans to member states up to 20% of the share capital. So if the member country is having $1,000 million as share capital, they will get 20% of their share capital. That is a huge amount as far as the countries having large shareholder capital is concerned. Banks determining the quantity of loan, rate of interest, and the term of repayment. That is the main function of another main function of the World Bank. Next function is loans are granted for the project submitted by the member countries, not for any other purposes. For any sorts of development projects only funds will be provided. Loans are to be repaid in currency of the country or in the reserves of the particular countries. Whoever taking the loan from the World Bank, they have to pay their or repay their debt in their own currencies. It also provides loans to private parties of the member countries with the prior permission from the government. Until now, we have been discussing about providing assistance to the government agencies like that, but now it also provides loans to huge private parties of the member countries with the prior permission of the particular government agency of that particular country. In addition to this, the World Bank provides learning opportunities for the matters relating to reduction of poverty and sustainable development to the staff and clients. The work program includes training, policy consultations, and creation of knowledge network related to economic and social development. The Global Development Learning Network is a partnership of over 120 learning centers. It is almost span across 80 countries around the world. Still, the number of countries and the area under the study is also increasing day by day, that provides learning and development and assistance to its member countries, and mainly concentrated on connecting people across countries to share their ideas and events. So GDLN, remember the Global Development Learning Network. Earlier there were 120 learning centers and spanned across 80 countries, and try to identify the updated value, how many learning centers are there right now and how many countries under which GDLN is operating. Try to identify that. So these are the various aspects with regard to the World Bank. Even though it is a financial institution oriented organization, it provides other sorts of services to its member countries as well as third world countries and other countries that require immediate assistance. It provides technical information, other forms of technical assistance to its members, and providing all sorts of financial assistance based on the requirement of the projects undertaken by the member countries. So these are the major aspects with regard to World Bank. Go through it and try to find the present number of existing members and their voting power along with the largest share capital holders of the World Bank. And also identify the GDLN networking areas, how many centers are there right now and how many countries it has covered. So just go through all these areas. We will discuss about the further organizational assistance towards cooperative movement and cooperative development all across the world.